The waves slam your body onto sharp coral, leaving you coughing, bleeding, and stranded on a deserted island's shore. You stand up, dazed, staring at endless ocean horizons and realizing no rescue boat is anywhere in sight. Panic claws at your throat, whispering that you're completely alone, abandoned, and doomed without food, water, or shelter. But survival isn't luck, it's choices. Each decision either drags you toward death or pulls you closer to staying alive. Researchers have shown most castaways die within the first 72 hours. Thirst, heat, and fear kill faster than hunger. You stumble inland, hearing waves fade behind you, replaced by buzzing insects and the rustle of unseen creatures. The air is hot, sticky, pressing on your lungs like a heavy blanket you cannot remove. Your lips already crack. Your head throbs, dehydration beginning its silent attack within just hours of being stranded. Many victims make the same mistake. They drink seawater, believing it helps, but it accelerates dehydration and organ failure. Field studies in the Pacific showed people who drank seawater lost consciousness twice as fast under blazing tropical sun. You imagine scooping salty waves to your lips, but know the ocean hides a lethal trap in its taste. Another wrong choice is collapsing under a palm tree, deciding to rest without first finding safe drinking water. Long-term observations indicate most stranded survivors who delay water search enter fatal dehydration spiral within 48 hours. You push forward, scanning leaves, fruits, and streams, fighting exhaustion as insects bite and your throat burns painfully. Suddenly you hear trickling nearby, sweet, faint, like music. Your heart races because fresh water could mean the difference between life and death. Wildlife experts have noticed birds circling low often lead survivors to hidden water sources, especially streams or rain-filled pools. You follow trembling and finally discover a shallow puddle, muddy yet fresh, shimmering with the first real hope. Wrong path. Ignore water, wait lazily, trust rescue. Right path. Secure hydration, because survival begins with the first sip. You kneel, cupping water, tasting life flood back into your veins, brain clearing, panic easing with every swallow. Lesson 1. Water is survival's foundation. Find it fast, guard it carefully, because without it, nothing else matters. Your thirst quenched, you realize hydration alone won't protect you from the blazing sun, biting insects, and nighttime storms. The island's heat feels endless, each ray scorching your skin, dehydration threatening to undo every sip you've just taken. Wrong path. Wander aimlessly in open sun, letting energy drain. Heat stroke can kill faster than starvation ever will. Studies from desert environments reveal heat exhaustion can collapse healthy adults within hours, especially without proper shade or rest. You search for shelter, scanning trees, rocks, and coastline, mind racing for a place to hide from elements. Your eyes lock on a cluster of palms, their fronds wide enough to weave into a crude roof. Many survivors waste strength, building elaborate huts. Science shows even simple lean-tos reduce core temperature and conserve vital energy. You gather branches, palms, and vines, fingers raw, arms shaking, each knot binding you closer to life's fragile thread. According to long-term survival research, building shelter within the first day triples your chances of surviving the tropical storms. You finish collapsing beneath your palm frond lean-to, the shade cooling your skin, heart slowing, body whispering silent thanks. But the wrong path beckons. Skipping shelter, lying exposed, your sweat evaporating until dehydration and heat stroke steal your consciousness. With water and shade secured, your brain claws toward the next need, food, though your body still trembles with exhaustion. Researchers have shown humans survive weeks without food, but energy collapse leaves you vulnerable to poor choices and despair. Wildlife experts note inexperienced castaways often eat unknown fruits, mistaking poison for food, leading to seizures, paralysis, or swift organ failure. You resist the urge to grab berries, remembering survival guides warning that bright colors often signal deadly toxins. Instead, you scan shoreline for crabs, shellfish, or washed-up fish, nutrient-rich, safer, and easier for a weakened body to digest. Studies from stranded mariners reveal shoreline foraging provided up to 80% of early calories during long isolation periods. You spot a crab, scuttling sideways, heart leaping, stomach growling, survival instincts sharpening like stone knives once wielded by ancestors. Wrong path. Chase prey wildly, waste energy, or get cut by sharp shells. Right path. Trap, wait, conserve strength. You set crude traps, patience your only weapon, knowing food will come slowly but safely if you think smart. The Crab falls into your trap, claws snapping, and you grin. Small victory, but calories are survival's true currency. You smash it with a rock, boil it in a shell with puddle water, steaming meat filling your hands. Researchers have shown boiling eliminates most parasites, preventing foodborne illness that often kills castaways before starvation does. Wrong path. Eat raw shellfish. Field data confirms bacteria in uncooked seafood can cause diarrhea, dehydration, and rapid collapse. Your belly now soothed, night creeps in, shadows stretching, jungle noises amplifying, every fear echoing inside your skull. You remember lesson 1, survive darkness by fire. Without it, predators, insects, and terror claim your body and mind. Many survivors fail here, striking rocks endlessly, bleeding fingers, wasting strength instead of preparing tinder and dry materials first. Long-term observations indicate fire mastery triples survival odds, providing warmth, light, comfort, and a powerful psychological shield against despair. You scrape sparks onto dry leaves, breath steady until flame roars alive, painting the night with fragile defiance. Wrong path. Sleep without fire, leaving yourself prey to biting insects, snakes, or prowling animals drawn by your scent. The flames crackle, hypnotic, but you remain vigilant, stacking wood, feeding fire, refusing to trust safety to complacency. According to data collected in Alaska, fire not only deters predators but significantly reduces hypothermia risks in sudden storms. You sit awake, body trembling, but flames whisper reassurance. Proof you still hold some power over hostile wilderness. Nighttime stretches like eternity. Stars stabbing through palm leaves, every noise testing your courage, every gust chilling your skin. Wrong path. Panic, scream into darkness, run wildly toward noises. Right path. Stay calm, guard fire, wait for dawn. Your eyelids droop, but you resist. Knowing sleep without vigilance could mean waking to claws, fangs, or storm fury. Wildlife experts have noticed survivors who treat fire like lifeline survive twice as long compared to those ignoring it. At last, faint orange glow on horizon signals morning, and your heart lifts. Night has passed, you are still alive. You step into daylight, exhausted but breathing, carrying hard-earned lessons etched deep into your shaking bones. Lesson 2. Food and fire sustain more than body. They anchor sanity, banish despair, and keep death just outside reach. Dawn warms your skin, but survival doesn't pause. Your mind shifts towards signaling for rescue, your only true escape. Wrong path. Wait silently, hoping ships randomly appear. Right path. Build signals, increase visibility, and seize every slim chance. Researchers have shown stranded survivors who actively signal are rescued twice as often as those relying on blind luck. You collect driftwood, arranging massive letters SOS across sand, each log a desperate beacon etched into Earth's skin. Studies from maritime rescues reveal aerial searches spot ground signals more effectively than small fires hidden under jungle canopy. You also prepare smoke, green leaves stacked onto fire, thick columns rising skyward, contrast against endless ocean's blue vastness. Wrong path. Burn fire constantly, exhausting wood supply. Right path. Conserve fuel, ignite heavy smoke only when spotting planes. With signals ready, you explore cautiously, remembering water, shelter, fire, food must remain balanced with rescue opportunities. Long-term observations indicate overconfidence kills. Wandering far inland drains energy, causes disorientation, and increases injury risks. You mark trails with broken branches, ensuring you never lose path back to life-saving water and shelter. Suddenly, your foot snaps through rotten wood, ankle twisting, pain shooting, reminding you injuries kill faster than starvation. Wildlife experts have noticed untreated sprains escalate into infections when castaways ignore hygiene, leaving them crippled and vulnerable. Wrong path. Limp aimlessly, worsening injury, letting bacteria thrive. Right path. Immobilize joint, rest, and protect wound from dirt. You wrap ankle with palm fibers, crude brace stiff but stable, giving your body a fighting chance. Studies confirm even primitive immobilization increases recovery odds significantly, reducing infection risk and keeping survivors mobile longer. You limp back toward camp, pride bruised but spirit unbroken, fire smoke curling skyward like silent prayer to passing gods. Hunger gnaws again, belly empty, reminding you survival is relentless. Every victory temporary, every need demanding constant attention. You check shoreline traps, 2 fish, 1 crab, proof patience pays, Proof planning keeps death at bay another fragile day. Wrong path. Overhunt, exhaust resources, leave shoreline bare. Right path. Rotate traps, take only what body needs, conserve nature's gifts. Lesson 3. Survival thrives on balance. Signal rescue, guard health, harvest wisely, because desperation without discipline always writes your tombstone. Days blur together, each sunrise a test, each sunset a victory, your body adapting slowly to island's brutal rhythm. Researchers have shown survival after 10 days depends less on strength, more on habits, discipline, and emotional resilience. Wrong path, surrender to despair, stop moving, stop trying. Right path, create routines, cling to hope, fight every hour. You establish rhythm, fetch water, check traps, feed fire, signal sky. Tiny rituals weaving order into chaos around you. Field studies in psychology reveal routine lowers stress hormones, keeps decision-making sharper, and prevents emotional collapse under isolation. You carve tally marks into a palm trunk, tracking days, anchoring your mind to time's steady heartbeat. Without this anchor, survivors often hallucinate, lose sense of reality, and drift into fatal madness under crushing loneliness. You whisper to fire, to trees, to sky. Companions imaginary, but proof your mind still resists the abyss. Wrong path. Deny fear, let it grow unchecked. Right path. Confront fear, manage it. Keep logic above panic. Long-term observations indicate hope fuels survival, but blind optimism without action traps victims in fatal waiting games. You force body to move daily, limp steadier now, strength trickling back like tide reclaiming forgotten shorelines. Suddenly, distant roar interrupts routine. An engine. Your heart slams, adrenaline surges, the possibility of rescue tearing through despair. You sprint toward beach, waving frantically, igniting signal fire, smoke rising, prayers burning inside every desperate heartbeat. Wrong path, panic, waste chance, scream only. Right path, maximize visibility, control fire, show rescuers unmistakable human presence. Studies from rescue operations confirm clear signals and calm persistence. Double recognition chances from passing ships or aircraft. The plane circles, dipping wings, you've been seen. Relief flooding body, knees buckling, tears streaming. Survival earned through grit and knowledge. But survival isn't guaranteed for all. Countless others vanished because they chose wrong paths, ignoring nature's unforgiving science. Lesson 4. Survival isn't about luck. It's knowledge, discipline, resilience, and choosing logic over instinct when fear tightens its grip. You're alive today because you acted, learned, adapted. But tomorrow, on another island, someone else may face these choices. So, if you were stranded right now, alone, afraid, desperate, would you choose survival's path or let panic write your ending?